we're going to see one final way of entering items into the bib file, and this will probably become your main method for putting or creating a bib file. There are actually a number of tools, standalone tools, available on the internet which give you a space to just copy in the title and the authors and so on, and it generates this file we're looking at the moment, the bib file. The one of the standalone tools that we're going to recommend for you to use is JabRef, and this video is to show you how to use that tool. Now, one thing about JabRef is that it's very funny about percent signs. If it sees a percent sign in a line, it gets somewhat miffed. So we have to remove these percents from the templates we copied over from the wiki book before we can bring this bib file into JabRef. And I want to do that because everything I enter into JabRef I want to appear at the end of this file. So I'm going to go through and remove the percents. And also put a comma in after 6 and addition. I don't know how that got deleted, but it did. There we go. So I'm going to save this file, close it down because I'm about to open it up in another application, and bring up JabRef. And it's completely blank at the moment. I click on Open and go to the appropriate directory, and there's my bib file. I open it, and the 3 items that we had in the bib file are now displayed, one on each line of this window. Now, the main function of JabRef isn't to show us what we've already entered. Its main functionality is to add more stuff, and to do that we click on the plus button, and it gives us all of these things that you can create a reference for. I'm going to use book yet again because I want to show you what it's like to enter a book that doesn't have an author, or should I say has many authors and one editor. So I'm going to click on book, and you can see what comes up now is a list of required fields. These are the things that LaTeX will need to see in order to create an accurate reference. It can function without any of these, but obviously the reference it produces will be of compromised quality. There are also the optional fields. All the things like series and volume and so on are listed underneath the green tab here. As you can see, they're listed down here. I'm going to enter in a book, and I have that set up in a page here. As you can see, it's a study, and it's part of a study series, and it's volume 7 of that study series. But I just need to copy down the title first and go back to JabRef and paste it in. And the next thing that JabRef asked me for is a publisher. So don't see that immediately. Keep on scrolling down, and there it is, it's Springer. And Springer. The year I saw as I was scrolling down was 2001, and the editor. If I scroll up, you'll see that they list Derek Holton as the editor, so I'll copy Derek's name over. I will still have to do this thing of entering the names in this preferred format of last name, comma, first name and or initials. If I had multiple authors, I would need to put ands between them and so on. I don't have an author, at least if I did I would have to list far too many of them. But I do have some additional information. I know this is volume 7 of a series which is called the ICMI study series, so I'll copy that and paste that in next to the series. And edition and month, I see the month is October, and it's one edition, so it's edition 1 and the month is October. Right, so that's finished, although there is one more thing in the required fields, and that is the bibTeX key. You might be wondering what that is, but that's just the more correct phrase for what I've been calling a nickname. And up to now we've been just randomly assigning nicknames to these entries, and I've been warning you that's a bad thing to do. One of the really nice features of JabRef is it gives you an easy way of generating properly organized nicknames. So I'm going to click on this magic wand here, and by magic a sensible key is going to appear. And that is quite a sensible way of organizing your keys. It's author followed by the year of the publication. And you'll notice as we've been entering that in, a fourth line has appeared at the top of the file here, the window here. So as we've been typing, the bib file has been edited to take in this fourth entry. So I'm going to save this now, and I'm going to close it, and I'm going to open it with Text Studio to show you that that fourth entry has indeed been created. And if we look down, there it is, book Halton 2001 teaching, etc. So it is fully listed. Okay, so that's how you use JabRef.